Grrr. Welcome to the Fragrance Plug, your source for all things scent. I am your host, Maurice. This is episode 24. Let's get active, man. Let's get into it, bro. How y'all living, man? How y'all doing, man? Hope y'all had a great weekend. Hope y'all had a great day so far. You know what I'm saying? Labor Day. I know somebody on the grill. I got some turkey necks slow cooking right now. They should be done by like 6, 7. So you know what time it is. We about to get on that. But let's get active, man. We got a packed out show today, man. It has been a long time coming, man. Last time we did last live stream was on Wednesday. So I missed Thursday and Friday because a little vacation. Went to Florida this weekend. It was amazing, bro. First of all, Florida is absolutely beautiful, fam. Especially if you like water. Florida is absolutely beautiful. And it's friendly, fam. Like the place that I was at, from the time we touched the border, driving through Tallahassee, bro, just driving through everything, Pensacola, all of that, Florida was absolutely beautiful. We stayed over in an area called Cypress Cove, I think, and there was a lake something with an L. Absolutely beautiful, fam. We was right there. I'm talking about one of the biggest lakes. They had jet skis, they had paddle boards. Like, it was such an amazing view. Great time with the family. Yeah, but it was good, man. It was good, man. I need to go back. They ended up having a car show. Yeah, I'm back from Destin. Man, they ended up having a car show while I was out there, bro. It was absolutely amazing, man. Let's get active, man. I see y'all down in the chat. I see you, Joel, Center today, Sopreo Basso. Okay. I think I know about that brand. I know about that one. I know about that. What's good, Walt? I see you. What's good, man? I see you down there in the chat, fam. Appreciate you for stopping by. We got a lot to tap into today, man. We got a daily drop. We got like 6 new fragrances we're going to be tapping into. We got we got the combo of the week. I'm excited about this combo, man. I think y'all gonna like this one. We got shelf talk. We're gonna be doing a little bit of reactions. We have 2 London Oud first impressions that we're gonna do, and then we're also gonna do a tag video that my guy Walt tagged me in last week that I've been needing to respond to. Top 5 clone fragrances to start a collection, NBA edition. I got my starting 5 set. We got a lot to tap into, man. Let's go ahead and get active again. Hit a like button if you're just not making your way in. Make sure you drop your center today. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's get active. We got to start off first. And first things first, we got to go into... bro, we got so many new fragrances dropping, man. So many new fragrances releasing, man. Let's get active. Welcome to the Daily Drop. This is where you can be expecting all new news, anything that deals with fragrances. This is where we're going to be talking about it, whether it's niche designer, indie, or our affordable clones. This is where we're going to discuss those fragrances. So make sure you hit a like for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's get active. Armaf is giving us a new fragrance from the Odyssey line. We can be expecting Armaf Odyssey Marshmallow. Now, of course, this is going to be for the ladies. Could be unisex depending, but right now I'm thinking that this one is just going to be for the ladies. I ain't even going to hold you. Now, let's get into some of these notes. Up top, we can be expecting a pink apple, fam. Now, y'all know me. I love me some apples, man. Love me a green apple. You know what I'm saying? Love me a Granny Smith apple for sure. Red apples, yeah, you know, I'm cool on that. What the hell is a pink apple? Like, is that a new fruit that just spawned out of nowhere? Bruh, I don't know what's going on. I ain't never heard of a pink apple before in my life. Is God just dropping new fruits now? Like, is this a 2025 fruit? Somebody let me know down in the chat what in the world a pink apple smells like. But we also got lemon, coconut, peony, and lily of the valley. So somewhat of a fresh, fruity opening. But the coconut is going to give it a little bit of tropical scents. Strawberry, peach, raspberry. I don't even have to read no more. But just off of those few right there, I'm expecting this fragrance to lean very feminine. Very feminine. Raspberry, apricot, orange blossom, and marshmallow. Mascarpone. Hold on, man. I need to see what this is. Mascarpone. What is this? Mascarpone?
Mascarpone.
Yeah, mascarpone, praline, amber, tonka bean, vanilla, and pink musk. What the hell is pink musk? What's up with all this pink, man? I think that might be a selling tactic at this point. Because I ain't never seen no pink apple And I don't know what a pink musk is. Step into the world of indulgent charm with Armaf's Odyssey Marshmallow Gourmand Edition for men. Ooh, wait a minute, dog. I wasn't expecting that. Hold on, fam. A bold new fragrance launched in 2025. It's definitely bold if this is supposed to be for men. Look at all the shit that you getting in this. Crafted with care by the renowned Middle Eastern design house Armaf, based in the United Arab Emirates, the Eau de Parfum is a standout floral fruity gourmand family. It's made for the man who appreciates a touch of sweetness blended with sophistication, all wrapped into a 3.4 ounce bottle of pure olfactory delight. Hold on, fam. Floral, fruity, gourmand. You know, I enjoy my gourmands. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm starting to get more into it. But like this seems like, bruh, even my gourmand lovers that are in the YouTube space, I can't even see them rocking with this. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. Jeremy a gourmand thing. I can't see Jeremy rocking this. Walt is a gourmand thing. I can't see Walt rocking this. I can't. And they love gourmands. I can't see them enjoying this. Maybe I could be wrong. Walt in the chat, let me know, Walt. You rocking with the pink apple? You rocking with the pink musk? Let me know, fam. Because if I'm going off of what I know you and my guys to be, I can't see a man enjoying this fragrance. Let me know if I'm tripping, though. It's sweet yet refined mix that captures attention without overwhelming the senses. The base notes provides depth and warmth, featuring pink musk, rich vanilla, amber, and a creamy mascarpone, rounded off with a praline and tonka bean. This comforting finish balances sweetness with elegance, making it the perfect daily wear or special occasions. I don't know, fam. I don't know, man. Hey, if you're a gourmand lover, and for my fellas, give me a 1 in the chat if this is something that you can see yourself buying. Give me a 2 in the chat if you just think this fragrance just sounds like it's leaning too feminine. Please let me know. Because see, look, my guy already let me know right now. He already let me know. Nah, he good on that marshmallow. See, and that's what I'm saying, fam. It's too sweet. It's too much going on. I don't even know if I can't think of a single fragrance that I know of that has marshmallow that I'm a fan of on my skin. If it's on a woman, that's a little different. But on my skin, I can't do it, fam. I can't do it, man. Let me know what y'all think about this one. 1 in the chat if you can see yourself picking this up if you a guy. Or 2 if you think this is one that you just gonna have to let pass by. Because, yeah, this one ain't gonna work for me. But we do have a new Argos now. This one, I think this is the one that my guy Walt talked about on his live stream last week, man. Perseus Triumphant. So this is one that you can be expecting. I think it might already be out on the website. Bergamot, saffron, cardamom, rose leather, cedarwood, oud, and musk. One of the things that I love about Argos, man, they do rose fragrances like I don't know what it is about their floral takes. They incorporate a lot of floral notes in their fragrances. This one right here, yeah, I think this one could be a hit. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm guessing it's gonna be leaning a little bit more earthy for sure, especially with it having the oud, the cedarwood, the musk, or the leather for sure. I'm guessing it's gonna be leaning a little bit earthy, but we'll see, man. We'll see. Oh yeah, I see them 2s in the chat. Yeah, I see the 2s in the chat. Y'all ain't trying to. I'm telling you, my fellas out there, that Armaf, I don't think that's gonna be for us, fam. They might have it marketed towards the men, but that might be one that you get and put it down, and your lady end up picking it up a little bit later. Cause yeah, I can't see too many fellas rocking out with the marshmallow. We also have a new Stephane Lucas, man, the Queen and the Viper. I really don't have too much information on this one yet. This one really just dropped. I have nothing on this one, but this is a new one that we can be expecting. Only thing I know is that I see a green bottle. Viper, I'm thinking is going to be a little bit more of like a green spicy or something extremely earthy with a little bit of I'm thinking this is going to be extremely one of those masculine fragrances. Maybe something with a little bit of oud, like leather. You know what I'm saying? Playing on that dark, masculine, but somewhat still have a green profile to it. I think that this was going to be nice. Even though it says the Queen and the Viper, I think that this is going to be one of those that, in my eyes, I can see it leaning more masculine, but for the overall public, this one might be one of those very nice, balanced unisex fragrances with good qualities from both sides. So this is another one that we can be expecting right here. And if you remember last week on Wednesday, I talked to y'all about that new Initio. Well, we have another one. Can't Get Enough. Don't have too many notes on it yet, but we can be expecting this one to have some pink pepper, some rose, caramel, vanilla, and hedoine, or whatever that is. Look, hold on, let me see, because I need to learn these words. Let's see.
Hedion.
Okay, so they got some Hedion. Now, Initio, this is gonna be their second release, and this is like a back-to-back one. I think the first one was Lift Me Up. The second one is Can't Get Enough. I don't know what's up with these names that they got with these fragrances at all, because I'm noticing Initio is starting to, I don't know, it seems like their names is starting to have like slogans or like catchphrases. Can't get enough. Like, you get what I'm saying? We'll be tapping into more about this. I will be keeping y'all posted as the days go along. As more information comes out, I'll be letting y'all know about it right here. I might even have to drop a short on some of these, but you just know you'll be having some content coming soon as far as the information with these new releases, Initio specifically. Now, we do have one more that we need to tap into. Everybody in the designer realm is going to that elixir, fam. You know, when it hits something like a John Varvatos or like a Missoni Wave, like if we get a Missoni Wave elixir, like, so John Varvatos Elixir XX Elixir is an upcoming release. It might already be available, but you know that you know how it is with the John Varvatos releases. Those are ones that you can pick up for the low skis. You don't got to pay full price. You can pick them up at rack stores for sure. I picked up all of mine at rack stores and discounters for the low. Bergamot, Red Ginger, Divana, Violent, Damascus, Rum, Black Iris, Geranium, Labdaman, Cedarwood, Tonka Bean, and Latigo Leather. Confidently defy convention with John Varvatos XX Artisan, the fragrance for men. Create a bold and modern statement of descendant masculinity with this sophistication, addictive scent that intertwines exotic florals, rich woods, and leather for an unforgettable olfactory experience. John Varvatos XX Elixir opens with the intoxicating notes of Divana essence and a spicy red ginger, invigorated by a vibrant burst of fresh cedarwood, sweet tonka bean, and a rich Latigo leather. As intense, long-lasting, addictive, and masculine scent. Okay, this sounds like a hit, fam. I ain't even gonna hold you. Absolutely sounds like a hit. Sounds like something that's gonna be in that ballpark. You got the freshness, but then you also have a very nice spice. Now, I'm kind of curious as to know, is that red ginger spice, especially with the Divana, is it gonna be giving it like a little bit of an earthy sense with it? If it is, it's not gonna be a knock for me, but I know that for some people, that could be a knock. And then we also have the leather and the tonka bean in the dry down. I think this is going to be a beautiful fragrance. It might seem, to be honest, one thing that I do like about John Varvatos fragrances is, like, for the most part, they do have a certain type of uniqueness to them. Now, the one downside about John Varvatos fragrances, in my opinion, is that most of them are more professional, business, classy fragrances. Most of the time when I see John Varvatos or I try them, I see a suit. I see business. I think business. I think somebody that is doing something like a CEO or a Fortune 500 company. That's just what I get from the brand. They really don't do anything that's like an Invictus or like a bad boy type of DNA. They stay in their lane when it comes to professional fragrances, but they do a great job in it. And they also have like they're blended together very well, especially for a designer fragrance. So I think that this one is going to be a hit, to be honest. I think that this one is one that we can tap into. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, because for me, this John Varvatos sounds like the best one on the list. The absolute best one on the list, fam. Let me know y'all thoughts down in the comment section. Again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. We greatly appreciate that. Let's get back into these comments, man. Hey, you see it? Hey, it sounds fire, fam. Oh, shit. Hey, man. Hey, Gerald George, I see you down in the chat, fam. I see you down in the chat, man. Much love, man. I appreciate you, fam. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Much love, much love. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Oh yeah. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and switch over because fam, I want to talk to y'all about the combo of the week. Now, this one is going to be an absolute banger of a combo in my opinion. Now, it's taking a very popular fragrance. First of all, my bad. Let me get the professional part out the way. Combo of the week. Every Monday we drop combos, letting you know what I think will be the best layering duo that you can put together, especially for the week going into it. Now, a lot of times we get suggestions from the viewers. Y'all let us know in our Center of the Day post. Again, this week, I need y'all to give me something that's a little bit more warm. I don't know. And where I'm at in Texas, it's still 80 plus, 90 plus degrees. I need something that's going to be a little bit more like cool weather, fam. Or still warm weather, let me say that. But the two fragrances that we have today that is going to be that layering combo of the week is going to be the first one. It's going to be good old Missoni Wave, fam. Yes, Missoni Wave is the one. But then the number two fragrance that we tapped into is going to be Issey Miyake Fusion. Now, this is the thing about this combo here. Let's talk about the Missoni Wave. This is, again, that type of, that Chanel type of DNA, fabric softener, very clean, easy to wear, fresh, popular, powdery. That's what this one is. Extremely nice, big body fragrance. What you get from this one, the Fusion, you get the fig, man. The fig, bro. I gotta say fig first, man. It's the fig. You get a little bit of that coconut in the opening with how it mixes together with the Missoni Wave. We're gonna talk about that, but the main thing in this one is gonna be the fig. Now, if you have a fragrance that focuses on fig, that's gonna be one of the main things with this combo. The Missoni Wave is gonna do what the Missoni Wave does. You're gonna get that powdery instance. You're gonna get that good amount of freshness in the opening, somewhat of like a creamy dry down. But this is where it's really at with this combo here, because the fig, the green profile, that coconut aspect, the aquatic sense that you get in this really does shine. I want to say, in order for this combo to work and for you to truly enjoy it, this isn't the player. This is going to do what it does. This is going to shine regardless. In order for this combo to work, you have to have a fragrance that has a very nice green complexion to it. More so something that focuses on like a fig, to where it's almost giving off somewhat of a slight tartness. You don't want to get something that focuses on like rosemary, too much of like a bright, you know what I'm saying, in your face green. You more so want that tart green side of things. And that's where this one plays a big part in it. Again, you got the coconut. The coconut plays a big part in it. So let me just go ahead and give a breakdown on this one. In the opening of this one, I actually got this on my wrist right now. Center today. I got this on my wrist, my left wrist though. So we're gonna talk about the opening, and then we'll talk about the dry down. Cause again, it's on this wrist. Yeah. The dry down is on this wrist. Okay. Now, as far as the opening goes, fresh, mostly freshness that you get in this. Slight woods in the backdrop, but you mostly get a little bit of like a fresh citrus mixing together with a lot of coconut and fig. Now, as this fragrance starts to transition, that's when that coconut dials down drastically. Y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of coconut, so if the coconut was the main player, this fragrance, this wouldn't even be a combo that we'd be talking about. But because that coconut is dialed down so much in this one, and the fig is what is presented to you, you really start to get a much more of the freshness that's in Wave, that powdery sense that's in Wave. But then you get the high green fougere, that slight, is very much so like a green resonance feeling that you get with this. Absolutely beautiful in my opinion. And then once you hit the complete dry down, it maintains that brightness from the Missoni Wave. I've been wearing this fragrance, this combo for like 3-4 hours now on this wrist. This one right here, the Missoni Wave, starts to showcase itself a lot more in the dry down. It still has that powdery freshness from the opening, but it also has a nice bit of creamy woods in the dry down. You're not still getting that fig. At this point, the fig kind of died down a little bit from what I'm getting. Now, what other people might get, it might be a little different. But for me, just smelling it, the fig really starts to dry down. I mean, starts to go away once you hit like that 4-hour mark and wearing the fragrance. And then it just becomes like a creamy, woody scent with a lot of freshness that was maintained from the opening of Missoni Wave. Try this combo if you haven't, man. And if you don't have these two fragrances, I know that a lot of people got Missoni Wave, so that's one I ain't really tripping on. But if you just have a fragrance that has a little bit of a coconut and a little bit of a fig feel, the most important part of this combo is going to be that fig. If you can bring those two together, you're gonna be on one. You'll be on one for sure. Let me see what they got. Another new John Varvatos. Didn't they just release? Yeah, they did. I talked about that one last week. Club Day Nuit Pre-Show by Armaf available on and Armaf store. What happened to 3? Now I'm pretty sure they just dropped the pre-show. I don't think the 4 matters really, unless they were talking about from the original to the parfum to the pure parfum. Like unless they doing something like that. I don't know. I think it's just a little bit. I think it's just marketing tool really. Oh yeah, okay. I see you in here, fam. I appreciate you for stopping by, man. Fragrance Decant Boutique. I appreciate you. Have you ever tried Altair Moder? I think I've tried that one at Dallas Perfume Wholesale. I think they have that one in the store. But let me know what y'all think about the combo down below. I was rocking with this, man. I had a good time with this combo on again. Mainly want to focus on the Missoni Wave. This is one that I know a lot of people have. But this one right here, the fig, the coconut, that woody scents in the dry down, somewhat creamy. Yeah, you want to make sure that you have something like this, and this will be a great combo. If you try this one, let me know down in the comment section. I would love to hear your thoughts on how this combo or something in this ballpark played out for you. Definitely let me know that down in the comment section. Let's go ahead and switch back over. Right there. Yeah, let's get into it. I'm telling you, fam, it sounds fire. Okay, now the next thing, we have some shelf talk. We're gonna revisit 3 fragrances real quick. I got 3 of them. One Armaf, one La Tapa, and one Lacoste that we're gonna go over. Now you know me when we do our shelf talk. We always revisit fragrances that are in the shadow realm. Now, for those that don't know, the shadow realm is going to be all the way in the back. Like I'm talking about in the closet. These fragrances don't get no shelf time. They get a lot of dark space so they can try to mature the best way that they can mature. But the chances of them being something that make the front line, is very slim for this group. So we got 3 fragrances that I want to tap into. The first one is going to be Lacoste Eau Fraiche. 50 ml. I think it's a 30 ml. 50 ml. Yeah. 50 ml. So we're going to tap into Lacoste Eau Fraiche. We are also going to be tapping into La Tapa Ameer Al Oudh. This is one of my first Middle Eastern purchases that I made, and it was an absolute mistake. I was trying to buy the other Ameer Al Oudh, and I bought this one by mistake. Y'all got on my head about that one. So yeah, we're going to be revisiting this one also. And then the third fragrance is one that I'm still trying to learn a little bit. But we're going to be tapping into The Warrior by Armaf. And this one actually has like a little case to it. So this is kind of what the bottle looks like here. So we're going to be revisiting all 3 of these real quick, man. Make sure you hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And let's get active. I think I want to go over Eau Fraiche first, because this fragrance is one that I actually do like. It's just not as memorable. I'm more so like this fragrance for the gym. With this one, with Lacoste Eau Fraiche, you kind of got to look at this one like Versace Man Eau Fraiche in a way. Like, it's a great fragrance, but For some reason, man, Eau Fraiche has become something that I prefer to wear in the gym now, and that's kind of what this Eau Fraiche is by Lacoste. Because in this one right here, yeah, definitely smells like a gym style fragrance. Because one of the main things is that this fragrance is just super linear. Like, it really doesn't have much going on to it from what I remember. I remember a lot of freshness in the opening, so it definitely is playing on like that lemon lime bergamot combination. So you do have that, but it also has a very synthetic type of opening. And that was one of the things that I remember was somewhat off-putting for me. It takes a couple of minutes to actually let that lemon citrus freshness die down on this one. But still not bad, man. It's still not bad. The crazy part is the harshness doesn't hit as bad as like a Armaf or a Middle Eastern clone. Like, this one is actually nice, man. I'm kind of rocking with this. But again, it's just one that I see as very bland. It's really only a fragrance that I can see myself wearing to the gym. And that's what I've noticed with a lot of the Lacoste fragrances that played in that L1212 line. Outside of Lacoste Blanc, most of the ones that I've tried, they're not as memorable. They're more so a fragrance that I would get for somebody that's in high school, maybe even middle school. You know what I'm saying? Just trying out fragrances. You want something that you can spray all day and it's not going to last the most, but you can really, a fragrance like this, you can spray this 20, 30 times and you're really not going to trip. Because it's an affordable fragrance, under $40 for sure. But I'm just getting a lot of freshness in this, man. A lot of lemon, not really playing too much. It smells like that it might have a slight spicy undertone to it, but it's definitely just much more of like the lemon freshness that you get in this one again. So not really too much that I can say about Lacoste Eau Fraiche. We're just going to go ahead and dive into the next one. And the next one was Ameer Al Oudh from Latapa. Now, the one thing I remember about this fragrance specifically was the amount of oud that this fragrance has in it. Like, I really don't remember too much from this one outside of just that extremely high oud sense that it gives off. And even though it's wood, it's oud, this one more so comes off like burnt wood in a way. And that was what I didn't like about this one as much. Because instead of you just getting like a typical oud DNA, this one comes off somewhat smoky, but it very much so has like a burnt wood type of appeal to it. Nothing really that I can say about this one that's just going to be earth-breaking, ground-shake. I can't recommend this one for nobody. Now, for this one, I can't see myself having this fragrance on skin, but I can see myself possibly having this fragrance like in a humidifier. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to have the room smelling a certain way while I have the fireplace going. It can only go with the fireplace going, because the way the smoke scents that you get in this mixing together with the woods, I would much rather have this one as a fragrance that I'm sitting by the fireplace and I want the humidifier smoke to go. Outside of that, fam. Outside of that, this one ain't touching my body. This one ain't touching my body. I can't do it. I can't do it. And I'm going to let it sit here for a little bit. I'm going to see how it transitions. But just off in the opening right now is so much of a harsh, smoky, incense, very synthetic oud that this fragrance has. It is almost impossible to enjoy this one. If you have this one, let me know in the chat if you enjoy it. Because for me, this one was a tough one to enjoy. It's almost impossible for me. I can't do it. And again, it's mainly just because that wood sense that you get in the fragrance, instead of it coming off like a oud, even if it comes off, shout out to EQ, because we don't know about real oud yet. So even if it comes off like the fake oud, this is the worst fake oud that I've gotten my nose on. So, but again, all oud that we've tried so far has been fake or not good. So we're going to tap into them. We're going to let that be, Okay, and then the third fragrance that we're going to tap into is going to be the Warrior. Now, this one I got a while back. And if I'm correct, this one kind of gave me like a green Irish tweed type of complexion. Like, if it gave me the smell of something that was in like a creed. Yeah, and it is, man. I can't do it. This is why. This one has like this like a honeysuckle sweetness to it, fam. I don't know how else to explain it. Somewhat thick. I can't get with this one either. But this one is gonna be coming off. I don't think it's Silver Mountain. I'm pretty sure it's Green Irish Sweet. Yeah, I'm just not the biggest fan of that DNA. I'm not the biggest fan of that DNA though. If you are, this one's cool. This one is okay. It seems like it's playing a little bit more on the floral aspect of things. Still has a good bit of aromatics in the opening. Now, this one doesn't lean towards the freshness. This one definitely has more aromatics than anything with some slight floral undertones, but I ain't really getting too much in this one either, man. I'm not really the biggest fan of this DNA and what it does. That's just me. Yeah, that's just my personal take. I can't like the Armaf The Warrior. This one is cool, but it's much more so going to be in that Creed vein of things. If you like Creed, then definitely check this one out. This one's under $25. For me, when I wear this one, I'm just throwing it on the gym. And if I throw this on the gym, I don't really care what I got on. I might as well just wear my natural scent. Not saying that yeah, you get what I'm saying with this one. Ameer Al Oudh, I do want to go back and see how. Now it's having that oud sense, that oud leather sense, but now it's having like some type of spicy undertones to it. That even the spices in this one is leaning earthy also. So this one for me is gonna be a no-go. Like it was already a no-go, but like now you see why it's in the shadow realm. This isn't one that could be recommended to many people and actually get a lot of love. It's not gonna happen. And then Lacoste L12 Eau Fraiche. I like it, man. I like it because now the mid is kind of maintaining that same lemon freshness that you got in the opening, but now it's having like a little bit more of like a aromatic type of transition. So now I'm getting something that to my nose is kind of coming off like a sage, like a clary sage, like very much so an aromatic filled fragrance. Not no lavender, but it is leaning high on the aromatic profile. This one ain't that bad, but again, this one is more so like for me just a gym fragrance, chill fragrance. I can't see myself doing something fun out and about and wanting to throw this one on. That's just me though. That's just me. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Which one of these do y'all have in your collection? And which one do you enjoy the most? If you have the Warrior, please drop some information on how this fragrance is experienced for you. Because for me, again, I'm not the biggest fan of it. But that doesn't mean that I think that it's a bad fragrance. I just don't think that it's one for me. I think that a lot of other people have said a lot of great things about this. So I would like to know y'all thoughts and opinions on this fragrance. So definitely let me know down in the comment section. That way we can have a conversation. Let me move these on over here to the side. And then I have 2 London Oud fragrances that I want us to tap into. I have 2 London Oud fragrances that I want to tap into. What up, Bezo? I see you down there, fam. I see you down there, fam. Much love. I appreciate you for stopping by. For sure, for sure. What the hell is this? Got these new sounds. Trying to work on these sounds. Okay. Now, I think the next thing that we're going to dive into is we're going to tap into some London Oud. Because I have 2 London Oud fragrances that I picked up from, I think they gave this to me at Classic Wholesale Perfume. We have London Oud Silver and we have London Oud Gold. We're going to tap into both of these real quick. Just do a quick little first impression. Not really too much crazy. I think that this fragrance, they come up now. When I did a little bit of research on them to see like price-wise and why they're priced the way they're priced, because some of these samples, like if you go buy them, you can buy the sample at off of Harry Hines. They got them for $1, and you get 3 ml, so you get a good amount of sprays with it too. So let's tap into it. But this one thing that I've learned about the London Oud line is that they're a lot more affordable than I thought. They were in that $40 to $50 price range. I was initially thinking that it was like a little bit more in the designer realm of things, but it definitely comes off like a affordable clone fragrance brand. So let's tap into London Oud Silver first. And I want to see how this one's coming off. Because I really don't remember. I could be tripping, but I don't know too many people that talked about London Oud. I could be tripping. Is this? Damn. All right, off rip. London Oud Silver is going to be giving you that Aventus type of DNA. Fruity, almost smells like it has that exact same black currant in there. Woody at the same time. I was not expecting this because, again, this is my first time trying this. You already know we have so many variations of that Aventus Absolute, the Hashibat DNA. That's what this London Oud Silver is doing. I was not expecting this. A lot of brightness. Still even smells like it has like that pineapple. So there is a lot of fruits in this, but it also smells like it has that black currant effect mixing together with a very nice woody scent. Damn, man. I'm tired of this DNA, but I like it. Every time I smell a variation of like that Aventus Absolute, the first thing that happens is I complain that, damn it, not another one. But then afterwards, it's like, it's still a fragrance to enjoy, man. This one is nice. I wish I could have sprayed this one on skin. I wish I wouldn't have tried to, like, I wish I wouldn't have put so many fragrances like the combo on skin. Because then I could try this one on skin and see how it compares. Because even just off the sprays, if it wasn't for the compliment factor that comes with Club de Nuit Intense, I would much rather have this one. Club de Nuit Intense has got that compliment factor that you can't take away. London Oud Silver literally smells like a Club de Nuit Intense, the original, just with a much cleaner opening. I'm talking about no harshness, no synthetic. Like, that opening was extremely pleasant on that one. But I was not expecting it to be another Aventus DNA. That's just where it's throwing me off. I'm gonna let it sit here for a little bit. But yeah, I ain't gonna hold. That shit's still nice. I know we tired of that DNA. I know that Aventus is played out, but bruh, you just gotta admit that DNA might be goated. That DNA might be goated, fam. Especially with the variations that we have and how the variations take that same DNA and just make it better. Yeah, man. Hey, that one might be goated. Especially when it comes to like the niche side of things. Yeah, that shit might be goated. All right. Now this one is London Oud Gold. We got gold. We got silver. Gold smells familiar too. Gold smells extremely familiar. Oh, I can't think of it. Bro, I can't think of this one off the top of my head. Yeah, I can't think of this one off the top of my head to save my life. And really, this one, I would much rather have silver than gold. Because silver still has a little bit of freshness, but this one has a deep, rich sense of aromatics about it. A lot of aromatics, somewhat of like a clean, woody vetiver sense in this fragrance. Also, it's a lot going on in this one. Out of the two, I'm rocking with silver first. Yes. Oh, I gotta see something, man. I gotta see what this fragrance is coming off as. Because the only thing I'm really getting is fruit, woods, and some sense of, I don't know, man. I don't know what that is. Hold on. I gotta look at this. I gotta look this up real quick. Let me see something. London Oud Gold. Because I have not one idea what this shit, but it's smelling like something that I've gotten my nose on before. I just cannot put my daggone nose on it. Shit. We're going to have to chill. We just going to have to chill. It's cool, but I will say this. Out of the two, I would much rather have silver. And even though I said that it is giving us that DNA, I would just much rather have that than what this one is trying to do. Let's look at something, man. Let's just break down the notes real quick. Let's just break down the notes on this one. Because this is one of the most confusing fragrances, but mainly, again, I'm trying to figure out what the hell this one's coming off as, because I can't pinpoint it right now to my nose. Okay, in the opening, this is what I can find. Fruity notes, marine notes. I'm not really getting that marine sense, but I am getting a good touch of fruits. Heart notes, orris, mandarin, lemon, bergamot. You get a little bit of freshness, but that's in the backdrop mixing together with like a nice woody sense. It's much more so, it might be that orris. I think it might be that orris, fam. But you do got a lot of woods. You also have musk, and you got a little another addition of the aquatic notes in the dry down. So for me, I'm gonna tell you right now, the aquatic sense, I'm not really getting that. The aquatic sense, I'm not really getting in this. What I am getting in this one is fruits. I'm getting woods, and I'm getting like a strong, deep, rich green undertone. This one's cool, but this one got way too much going on for me to absolutely enjoy. And if it really ain't captivating me in the opening, it's probably not going to do much for me throughout majority of the fragrance. I'm one of those guys who I truly enjoy the opening of fragrances. This one ain't doing it at all. Let me go back to silver real quick. Hey, silver, where it's at. London Oud, silver is where it's at. Oh, yeah, this is nice. This is nice. And even now, like, you starting to get a little bit more of like that woody leather sense that this fragrance has in it. Absolutely beautiful. Still has that black currant, still maintaining the fruits. This is an absolute banger in my opinion. But again, it is going to be coming off like a fragrance that we've already had before multiple times in our collection. If you already have a lot of Aventus dupes, inspirations, whatever you want to call it, then this is going to be one that I would stay away from, because it's going to be very much so doing that same thing. If you're somebody who just wants a lot of Aventus type of things or style fragrances, then this is going to be one that you want to get. Performance wise, I don't know how long it's going to be, but I can at least see 5-6 hours. I can at least see 5-6 hours. Now, in this type of DNA, that's much more so in the lower end, because this DNA you should be able to get out of most variations 7-8 at least. So this ain't a bad fragrance. This ain't a bad one to me. It's just not doing anything that's earth breaking, ground shaking, nothing like that at all. We've already had this DNA multiple times. But I still want to know y'all thoughts down in the comment section. I might rock that silver today to the gym. I definitely want to know y'all thoughts in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think. Hit a like for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe to the channel with the bell notification so that you can be updated when this content drops. $1,000,000 Minds, I see you, fam, down in the chat, man. Happy Labor Day to you too, man. Happy Labor Day to you too, man. Hope y'all have a great day. Hope y'all have an amazing day. I hope that all my military people, I hope y'all get a chance to get on the grill. I hope somebody serves y'all a nice steak, you know what I'm saying? Some lobster. I might cook a steak for my neighbor on the cool. He ex-military. I was thinking about it last night. I still might cook him a steak. Him and his wife, I still might cook a steak to them. I'm just going to eat the turkey next. I enjoy cooking steaks for people that are... I enjoy cooking steaks for great men that I see as a great man. You know what I'm saying? My uncle, I'm making him a steak. You know what I'm saying? My brothers, steak. My military neighbor, I always told him, because I'm always out there grilling, I always told him, man, look, I'm gonna end up cooking for you one of these days. I'm gonna end up cooking for you and your wife one of these days on the grill, because they always smelling it. We always talking and stuff. So I think today might be the day that I throw a steak on the grill for him. You know, hit that, throw it on the grill, then bring it inside with the reverse sear with the skillet. Mix up the butter and the thyme. Yeah, come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all know about that. Y'all don't know about that steak combo. Let me know. All right. The last thing that I want to get into is I want to do the list that my guy Walt tagged me in a while back. So we have 5 clones to start a collection, NBA edition. So we got a point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. We got all 5 of them, and they're all listed at different times. So the one My point guard is supposed to be my everyday. You know what I'm saying? My workhorse. In my opinion, if I'm looking at you as an everyday fragrance, I'm looking at you as something. I'm looking at you as almost like a Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? Triple double average throughout the season. Hell, Nipsey 20-20-20 game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at my everyday scent as my point guard. So that's how that's gonna be. But my number 2 scent, that's gonna be the warm weather fragrance. And one thing I want to make this point very clear before we get started. This is not a popular list. This ain't a list to where it's like things that other people. This is my list. And Walt said that specifically. These are fragrances that I enjoy, ones that I would have. So just take that into consideration before y'all try to say anything. You know what I'm saying? Hear me out first. These are fragrances that I enjoy, that I would have, not something for other people. Okay? Just wanted to make sure we were clear on that. The third one, my small forward. You know what I'm saying? The LeBron, the KD, whichever one you want to look at, it don't matter. That's gonna be my. Wait, I got the everyday scent. My 2 is my warm weather. My 3 is my signature scent. You know what I'm saying? That's the one to where good old reliable. You know, always there when you need them. Ain't never gonna fail you. My number 4 fragrance, that's gonna be the cold weather fragrance. So from the power forward section, we have cold weather, and then on the 5th spot for the center, we have date night. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm kind of excited about this. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell notification. The first fragrance is going to be my everyday driver. This is just going to be what I throw on. And again, when I was looking at this one, I was looking at like a Russell Westbrook type of point guard. Somebody that just, regardless of what people think or regardless of how I might feel the day of wearing it, I know for a fact that this fragrance is going to give me everything that I need. It ain't going to slouch. And that fragrance is going to be Hawaii's Black. Bruh, since I have gotten my hands on this, my goodness, fam, I can't hold that. I can't hold back the containment. Look, I don't need any more Aventus, Hashi vibes, whatever type of DNAs. I just need this right here. First of all, the body on this. The body is absolutely insane with this fragrance. Nothing that's really earth-breaking. Again, you're going to be playing on that Aventus DNA, but it's just extremely clean in my opinion. Very much better than what you get in like a Club de Nuit Intense. Still has that compliment factor, has the performance that we expect from a Rasasi Hawaii's fragrance. So for me, this is where it's at. Like signature scent, this is my Russell Westbrook, my point guard, my never, it won't let me down regardless of how I might feel about it. Because sometimes Russ be pissing me off. But Russ is Russ. I'm always going to respect him, and I'm always going to appreciate the fact that you never got to question the effort. The effort. You never got to question the effort that a player like Russell Westbrook gives you. You might not be feeling that fragrance that day, but one thing you can't question is you cannot question the DNA that you get with this Hawaii's Ice. The Hawaii's Black. That DNA, I don't care how you feel about it, just works. That's going to be my number 1. That's going to be my starter right there. Cafe latte smells pretty good. My boy wore it last night. The Hooters, hey, that's man. I'm a Boomer Jacks. I'm a Twin Peaks type of guy. You know what I'm saying? I like Twin Peaks. You know, they got this Cajun pasta. I don't even go there for the ladies. I want the food. Give me my Cajun pasta. That shit's so good. Saw Hawaii's Black in Burlington's for $20. Hey, I will be doing a rack store video. I got a couple of them dropping this week. Y'all, hey, if I see Hawaii's Black for $20 in Burlington's, I might buy back a bottle, fam. I ain't even gonna hold you. I might just buy a bottle for my son just so he can, you know what I'm saying, get into it. The prices are always mixed. I didn't, hey, we're going to see. We're going to see. Okay, now we're moving over to our shooting guard. This is going to be my warm weather fragrance. Now this one, I was kind of looking at this one like a Klay Thompson in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like a Klay Thompson, maybe even a Kobe for sure. A Kobe for sure. But with this one, for some reason, I was thinking like the 11 dribble game. When he had 60 points and all he did was catch and shoot, and he only dribbled the ball 11 times. For some reason, that's very much so what I was thinking about. And for me, in this situation, my warm weather fragrance, spring and summer, throw on and go, is this going to work? I'm gonna have to go with Odyssey Aqua from Armaf. This is absolutely beautiful. Very much so in that Invictus Platinum DNA. Salty, aquatic, fresh, and has this little bit of like sweetness as it's transitioning that doesn't do the same as like a Hawaii or the Invictus DNA. It doesn't give you that bubblegum sweetness. It does give you that freshness. It does give you that marine salty appeal. And it does give you a fragrance that if you are somebody who likes that, excuse me, likes that Invictus, that Hawaii, that DNA, this one does a much greater job of maturing that same DNA, taking away some of that youthful scents that you get in the fragrance. And yeah, this one just works. Now, for me, I was really thinking about putting Hawaii's ice in this, but the more I wear this fragrance, bruh, this fragrance just works. And performance-wise, I don't want to say that it's 15, like I don't want to say it's beast mode, but this shit is 10 plus hours, especially on clothes. 10 plus hours. This shit just lasts on my skin. And the main thing that I enjoy about this is no matter what time or what phase of the fragrance I'm wearing, I'm always going to be getting that very nice marine salty, but it's more so going to be salty than it is aquatic. But the way it mixes together with the woods as it transitions while still being able to maintain that little bit of freshness from the opening. I'm not trying to make it seem like this fragrance is earth-shattering, groundbreaking, nothing like that at all. But when I'm talking about DNAs that just work for me and myself, anything that has that Invictus type of DNA just automatically works. And this one being a newer variation of that with a little bit more of a mature take on the fragrance. If you didn't like the original, all you have to do is go with this one. I promise you. I promise you, you can get this Invictus Platinum DNA or this Odyssey Aqua DNA, and it just gets you right. Check the chat if you don't believe me. Daniel letting you know that's where it's at. $1 Million Mind said it too. I love Odyssey Aqua. Lasts all day on me. See, he gets a 12. He gets a beast mode performance. I get like 10 hours, but he gets all day. So that just lets you know where this fragrance is at when it comes to that performance. And that's why I say with this one, I was kind of getting like that Kobe Clay 60-point game, 11 dribbles, because it don't take much. It don't take much. If you already laced up when you get ready to throw this on, you make sure you wash your ass like you supposed to. Good old reliable, fam. Good old reliable. You're going to come into the clutch every day with Odyssey Aqua. At least I do. You know what I'm saying? Looking at some of the people in the chat, they do too. I'm telling you, get Odyssey Aqua if you haven't already. Now, my next fragrance is going to be my signature scent. This is my go-to. This is like that Jordan LeBron debate. This is that. This is that. And for me, if I had to choose a fragrance for signature scent that gives me everything that I need out of a fragrance, I get the performance factor, I get the scent profile that I like, I get the compliment factor. Armaf Odyssey Aqua. I mean, Armaf Hunter Intense. I'm sorry. Armaf Hunter Intense will do that every single time. A very nice mixture of that Invictus while still giving you a nice touch of Dior Sauvage. Bruh, signature scent, it don't get better than this. Signature scent, it does not get better than this because even though it still has that Invictus, it doesn't have the youthful sense. It doesn't have the bubblegum sense. It much more so has that very nice grapefruit, very nice aquatic, but it doesn't have that high bubblegum sense. And with the Dior Sauvage that you get in this one, a lot of Ambroxan. A lot of Ambroxan. You're going to get a very nice Dior Sauvage, very nice Invictus. And it's more so going to be more Invictus than it is the Dior Sauvage. But when it comes to signature scent, I don't care if I got spring to winter. This fragrance will work in all situations that I need it to work. I think the only thing I wouldn't do with this fragrance is probably wear a suit. Outside of that, as long as I don't have a suit on, this is a fragrance that I can throw on for any occasion, any reason. I don't care what I have going on. Max 30 fragrance for sure right here. Armaf Hunter Intense would be my signature scent. This is what people are going to know me for right here. Now, my cold weather fragrance. This is going to be a little bit of a unique one. Because if I'm correct, I think this one is cloning a discontinued Valentino fragrance. Gotten this one a while back. This is going to be my cold weather fragrance. And my cold weather fragrance is going to be Diraji Pour On from Rasasi. Oh my goodness, fam. Look at the dent, first of all. And I haven't worn this fragrance in a while. But the dent don't lie. Now this one, first of all, that atomizer go crazy. I'm gonna have to put this one on strip. This one is a little bit more of like a Fougere fragrance. Very much so plays on that green side of things. Has a lot of to it, especially when it comes to like the earthy aromatics that you get in fragrances. I forgot the exact Valentino that this was cloning, but it's cloning a Valentino. Fresh, spicy, very much so a Fougere style fragrance, a mature style fragrance. This isn't one, if you're under 25, I'm going to let you know right now. If you're under 25, Diraji Pour On is not going to be for you. This is going to take a little bit more of a mature nose. This is going to take a little bit more of a mature nose to fully enjoy this fragrance right here. Green, earthy, creamy as it starts this transition. A lot of that, I think this fragrance has, what is it? It starts with an O. I want to say like orange root or something like that. It plays very much so in like a green complexion. All it does is just add to the fresh spicy that you get in this fragrance. A lot of aromatics. If you're not the biggest fan of aromatics, and it's not going to be, even though it is cloning a Valentino designer, it's not going to be playing in like that lavender style of aromatics. It's much more so going to be playing on like the very green in your face, somewhat woody leather, like, but still fresh spicy. This is nice to me. This is absolutely nice. I can't see too many people rocking this one though. Discontinued Valentino fragrance, beautiful in my opinion. You should check that one out if you haven't already. But don't blind buy it. Go to Classic Wholesale Perfumes, Dallas Wholesale Perfume. Go to one of those, check it out. And I think that you'll like it better there if you're able to sample it first before you blind buy it. Last fragrance is going to be for date night and for wrong one. I knew I forgot something. Give me a second. It's right here. I got to get Veneno. Veneno, man. Date night, Veneno. It don't get better than this, man. Shout out to my guy, Jonathan. He was one of the first people that I've known outside of Neve, of course. He was one of the first people that I've known to talk about this one. And one of the things he kept talking about was like the apple, the shisha. And I don't have any fragrances outside of my Shabbat that has shisha in them. But this one right here, date night fragrance. Cold weather, I don't need anything else, fam. This one right here is made this way. Like, at first, I was really thinking about putting Camera in this list. But, nah. We gonna stick. We gonna go with the DNA that I like. If I was to choose Camera's gonna be something more so for y'all. This one was more so for me. Cause that shisha, fam. This has this beautiful, thick, like apple shisha accord. And this is one of the juiciest apple fragrances that I've ever gotten in my life. Clean, inoffensive, green apple with a nice bit of like a thick tobacco that you get. Also, compliment getting. This fragrance has everything, man. Oh my gosh. Unique. Because I don't really have any fragrances that are playing off of that. Any shisha at all. This is beautiful, man. Mouth watering. And, bro, you just have to check this one out. I could go on and on about this. You have to check this one out if you haven't already. The first time I tried this one was at Dallas Perfume Wholesale off of Harry Hines. They had it. I sampled. They had this one and the white one. I had to get this one right away just because of the way it smells. This is absolutely beautiful. But again, you have to be a fan of tobacco fragrances. You have to be a fan of incense. You have to be a fan of fragrances that play on that DNA, because that's mostly what you're going to be getting out of this one with a promising apple shisha. Y'all got to check that one out if y'all haven't already. That's a beautiful fragrance. Absolute beast mode in my opinion. But let me know what y'all think about these 5 down in the comment section. My starting 5, again, Hawaii Black, my starter. It's my point guard. Hold on, let me do it like this. Hawaii Black, point guard, that's my Westbrook. Armaf Odyssey Aqua, that's my Kobe, that's my Clay. Armaf Hunter Intense, this is going to be my Jordan, my LeBron. You know, Luka. I saw somebody put Luka down there. This one right here, Daraji Pour-On. Honestly, because of how bland this fragrance is, I really look at this one like a Tim Duncan. Just reliable. You know what I'm saying? Basic but reliable. Like, it gets the job done with what you need. Might not be the most flashy or outgoing fragrance. Might not be the most attention grabbing. But it definitely gets the job done and gives you a very nice, clean profile. And last but not least, man, my Noid, my Shaq, my whoever, you know, Dr. J. Hey, Veneno, I need you. I need Veneno all day, every day. That might be my favorite date night fragrance right now, fam. That one, Marshall Bar is still up there, but Marshall Bar plays a little bit more on the smoke than it does smoking the tobacco than it does what Veneno focuses on with the apple. So that's much more so where I fell in love with that fragrance at. But let me know what y'all think about this list down in the comment section. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's go back to the comments. Let's see what we got. We about to get ready to get up out of here in a little bit. I do got to go to the gym and get ready for some stuff. Got to take care of some shit today. So hopefully y'all have a great day. I got a lot of Rack Store content. I actually got a few videos dropping today as well. Y'all are gonna be getting like 3 videos a week. 3 videos a day this week. It's the start of September. We gotta push these numbers. Y'all are getting hella content this week, man. Be ready. And then the shorts about to start rolling out too. Y'all better be ready. Set your bell notifications if you haven't already. Center of the day for your boy. Again, for those who don't know, it's the combo of the day, Masoni Wave and Fusion Miyake. We're tapping into those 2 center of the day right there. But with all that being said, I think we about to slide up out of here, man. We will be back tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to give y'all an even more packed out show. I have a package coming in. I'm just waiting on to get here. And once I get that one might be a daytime or that one might be a nighttime stream. I might do that one completely separate. So we're going to be tapping into that. In that case, Versace Pour-On must be Larry Bird. Classic but like unlikable. Oh, unkillable. Hey, I mean, yeah. I mean, you can't say that for sure, Daniel. You ain't wrong. You not wrong at all. I just look at, like, for me, especially when I was choosing that 4, that 4, because that was the cold weather one. I wanted to choose something that, again, I wanted to focus on something that I like. And that fragrance, when I was looking through my collection, I remember, like, damn, I do have this one in there. And I haven't worn it in a while because it's not the appropriate season. So to be able to bring that one out and showcase it, yeah, I'm happy with it, man. Hey, let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. We about to get up out of here. I appreciate everybody that tapped into the live stream. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out to support the channel. We greatly appreciate it. We're going to be out of here, man. I'm going to holler at y'all tomorrow. Make sure you got that bell notification set. We got another live stream. Fragrance Plug episode 25. We will be back. Y'all have a great day, man. I'm going to holler at y'all.